It's Tina, also known as Little T, and it's Saturday morning. Last night we had scheduled to go camping. Our usual spot had already been taken, so we reserved a different spot on the other side of the lake where there's actually more camping spots. And when we got there last night, our spot was teeny tiny, not anything like it looked on the map. And there was 10 RV sites, which on the map looked kind of far away, but they were really close. Every spot was full. People were all around. It was just not as we expected, so we ditched that site. On the way home, we remembered that a friend of ours who has some property in the country had told us, well, you can camp on our property anytime you like. So we gave her a call when we were just about less than half a mile from her place and said, guess what? And before I even got the words out of my mouth, she said, you're gonna camp here tonight, aren't you? Well, we said yes, and we felt so funny about doing it on the spur of the moment, but she was just really excited about it. So I'm going to show you the spot we have, where we stayed last night, and we just moved our van to a shady spot for this afternoon because it's supposed to be in the 80s, even though the whole rest of the week it was in the 60s and 70s, which would have been a little more perfect, but hey, you can't have everything. We've got a beautiful spot. But first I'm going to show you our camp host, their house, and how kind of the proximity we are to their house, and then where we camped last night and where we're going to be for the rest of our stay. So here we go. Okay, there's our friend's house, and they have acreage that goes a long way this way, up this way. The driveway's here, and we kind of pulled right straight down there and parked in this very open, nicely mowed spot. As you can see, it's very sunny, and it is going to be in the 80s today, so we decided after Vanessa got some solar this morning to charge her batteries up, we're going to move to this shady spot. So let's take a little walk. We've heard lots of birds this morning, even saw the pileated woodpecker, lots of blue jays, a few chickadees, and the leaves have just been falling in a gentle breeze. It's been the most beautiful morning. Started out in the 60s. We had long sleeves on when we got up. And you'll see we drove right through here. And it's just like being in the middle of a magical forest. Coming up on Vanessa Van Gogh. And here she is, parked in this beautiful opening. We've got a nice big tree there, and one over top of us. And there's two special, well, I would say people, but Lucy's not a people. Yeah, look who it is. This is where we're going to be sitting for the rest of, well, at least for this afternoon. We're going to take a little hike. It's a lovely spot. We are so grateful to our friends. Lucy, what do you smell? Hmm?
I'll tell you right now, I smell something.
You smell something good. There's Vanessa Van Gogh. And a beautiful sunset. Just enough time to eat. Our mosquito net up. Ready to eat my Beyond Burger. Good morning. This morning is a little different than Saturday morning because there was a storm last night and it's quite windy this morning, so we are having our coffee and tea inside the van. Vanessa Van Gogh held up well. We had to kind of move in the middle of the night because we were across a little gully that if it rained like the radar showed it was going to, it could have been a mess. So at 1:45 we had to scramble and get the things that we had left outside the van into the van. When I say we, I mean Brian. He did it. And then we had to park in a place that was a little higher ground. So we're back in the place that we started Friday night and just facing a different direction. But it's a different setup in here. I will show you how we are having our coffee and tea this morning. Who's that?
Lucy.
Lucy. Lucy, are you mesmerized by the window? Oh, there she is, up on the bed with the big bee and his hot coffee, AeroPress coffee. How is it?
It's excellent.
Lucy doesn't want to drink. So we have our stove set up inside, and a little table. We peek around here. The sunrise. Oh, there's my tea. Waiting to be drunk. But we survived the storm and we'll be leaving in about an hour. Lucy, can you say goodbye?
Hey.
Lucy. Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Say bye-bye. Say bye. Oh. Hey, where'd everybody go? Breakfast cleaned up. Time to venture outside in the windy, windy morning. That's where we drove up from last night. There's somebody we know. It's a big bee coming with his coffee. What you smell, Lucy? There's our camp host. Good friends of ours. Beautiful morning. Feels like spring more than fall. Yes.
Come on, Lucy.
Go get it. Get it. Alright,